Cause it's all pain, haters getting Bert hurt, but drops of golden nuggets, Bert. Bert, fly high is Bert, the Bert is the word is Bert, 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 Cause it's all pain, haters getting Bert hurt, but drops of golden nuggets, Bert, 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 Bert. Bert, fly high is Bert, the Bert is the word is Bert, 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 Cause it's all pain, haters getting Bert hurt, but drops of golden nuggets, Bert, 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 Bert. Bert, fly high is Bert, the Bert is the word is Bert, 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 Bert is the word Bert is Bert, Bert is Bert, Bert fly high is Bert, Bert the Bert, Bert is the word is Bert, 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 does its own thing, haters getting Bert hurt, Bert drops the golden nuggets, Bert, 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 Bert.
Bert does its own thing, haters getting Bert hurt. Bert drops the golden nuggets, Bert, 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 Bert. 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 Bert.
What's good, fam? All right, let's get the show started. Just started the space. Just grab my water. All right, a lot of alpha to unpack today, per usual. Big red day across the board in the greater crypto market here today. But give me 1 second here. Looks like XRP is sitting at $2.28. I haven't looked at the market too much today. I just obviously know it's been a dreary day, I should say. I'm here in the U.S. and where I live, we don't get a lot of rain. It looks like it's pretty overcast today, so it's pretty in line with how the market's feeling right now. So pretty spot on. Shout out to the market. Shout out to all the amazing people trading in and out of these assets, trying to make generational wealth. We see you. We see you showing up every single day. I do fully expect a lot of people to just be completely tapped out today due to just the max fear going on in the market. The overall market cap 5% down. So if your entire portfolio is less than 5% down, you're actually outperforming the entire average of the entire market. That's something interesting to be aware of. And funny enough, if you're just an XRP, you're actually doing the exact percent, 5.46% and 5.59. So XRP is actually holding up better than the entire average rest of the market. Very fascinating to look at Bitcoin as well. Solana, Dogecoin, Cardano, all underperforming. Avalanche underperforming. That there's lessons in that. It's very fascinating to watch who's HBAR almost performing at that rate. XLM, Ton, Sui. Yeah, really fascinating to watch who's performing, underperforming the market. And XRP is definitely one of the only ones, and then Bitcoin, of course, as well. So we're gonna get into some TA here today. Don't forget to like and retweet the show here. If you're bullish on XRP, bullish on XRP meme coins as well. If you're not onboarded already, shoot me a DM. Get you set up here with the First Ledger account. Make sure to follow at First Ledger as well down here. You can see it at _ First Ledger. Make sure to get your wallet, your whole account set up. If you need help, just let me know. I'm happy to get you guys sorted as well. I'm definitely doing better. I appreciate those of you guys that are asking how I'm doing. I got really sick last week. But yeah, I mean, I mean, I don't know exactly what caused the market to dump today. I don't know if it's like that new virus that's going around, potentially like another like COVID situation, like a few years back. Unfortunately, and obviously, I hope and pray that something like that never happens again. But I mean, people are kind of speculating that that's more or less happening right now. I guess someone confirmed to have been to have died by it earlier today or something. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But I know people are kind of talking about it a little bit. So if we do see some like random flash crash like in 2020, did we get it in XRP? I mean, it could have been, um, no, the flash crash was over here, right? Yeah, this is the flash crash of 2020. So what did XRP? I actually never even looked into it on XRP right here. So XRP was at 34 cents and it went all the way down to, wow, I remember this. It went down to 9 cents. So that's actually the lowest XRP has ever been during that flash crash of 2020 with everything that happened in COVID. Yeah, I mean, that's what is that, like a 70-80% drop in a month? I mean, that's pretty substantial. I don't even want to discuss like what that would even look like for the chart or just like what would even happen. Like no one is really prepared for something like that right now. Like everything would just kind of go to zero or just like dump out and then just like shoot up so fast. So like if you were here during that time, obviously we didn't have meme coins or whatever, but literally if you have anything on the side, you literally just ape your XRP, you ape meme coins, you ape everything as much as possible during that time, and then just watch like a crazy V recovery. I mean, look at this. Within 30 days on XRP, we went from 9 cents all the way back up to 23 cents. So that's like a 300% move almost in 30 days. Like you're not going to get that kind of return. And then literally a couple months later, you're at 33 cents. So over 300% gain in less than like a month to a couple months. So any like major dip, if we ever got one like this again out of nowhere, due to like some outbreak or anything, I mean, it obviously the max fear going to zero, that kind of stuff doesn't last forever. And um, yeah, I mean, that's just what happens in the market. So if we ever got like some crazy dip out of nowhere, literally just buy it up as much as you can, because they're pretty rare in the market. I'll never forget. I was in college actually at this time. I wasn't investing. I didn't really know a lot about the markets, but I was in college here. I mean, I got kicked off campus because everyone just to protect people, right? We didn't want anyone getting infected and stuff. And I'll never forget, I actually entered the market around here for the first time, September of 2020. So pretty much all these candles is my experience in the market from here on. But yeah, I mean, this was a pretty wild time just to be alive. and not even in the market, but if you were in the market, of course, I mean, absolutely wild times and obviously wild opportunities. You go look at any stock at the time, cryptos, I mean, you name it, pretty incredible opportunity presented in the market. And typically, any major dips, any pullbacks are usually pretty incredible opportunities to just buy in without thinking about it. And then that's just pretty much historically proven to be the best buying opportunities whenever you get like big flash crashes like that as well. So I'm not saying that's going to happen. Obviously, it could happen. Do I want it to happen? No. But you never know what'll happen in these markets out of nowhere. And if we did get one for some reason, like in the next month or two, and like things play out differently than everyone's expecting, like instead of getting the all-time high top in March, like everyone, a lot of us are talking about, maybe that's when we get like a crazy flash crash. And then going into the summer or the end of this year, perhaps things change. Like if we got like a flash crash for the next 2 months and the indicators change enough, I will be calling for end of the year type of top instead. So that's going to be really interesting to watch moving forward. These next few months are going to be really determinant on what the top is going to look like for Bitcoin, XRP, all the altcoins, all that kind of stuff. Let's look at the stochastic RSI. Same thing on the monthly, hasn't changed because that's an update every single month here. As you can see, we're breaching that 80 level here, which means we have a ton of bullish momentum, not only entering the market, but about to enter the market, because once we breach this level, it just means basically we're going to enter some rockets. So, yeah, I mean, bullish candle here, another monthly candle close here in December, still bullish as well. So just continuing the trek upwards, if you will. But the big wicks like this with full body candles, they do take some time to really load in. But when they happen, they're just so big, and they really do shock the market. And people just kind of freak out like, oh my gosh, I was sidelined to XRP at $2.28. And right now it's sitting at $10. Like that kind of math just kind of happens out of nowhere. But for those of us that are talking about the charts, talking about accumulation, right? If we go to the weekly or the daily, we could talk about pure accumulation in this range below price discovery. We actually are not in price discovery right now on XRP. We're near it for sure. Bull flag completed. I have an uptrend here on the weekly here the last 2 weeks. This is just pure accumulation. So basically, when you see this trading sideways, you just buy it and you don't even think about it, regardless of the price in this range, until you start to see the breakout. Which, funny enough, psychologically, which I know you're guilty of it just as I am, when you see these candles, this is when you're like, oh, I gotta buy it now because it's taking off. I gotta get in. And depending on the day, depending on the hour, depending on when you're actually buying, you might be buying right here instead of right here. But you still bought this candle. But depending on when you chose to buy these candles, it could be a lot higher than you realize because they move so fast, whether it's a weekly or daily candle, whatever. And it's just funny just kind of watch how that plays out. But it's easier and it's obviously it's much better return ROI when you're buying here when there's just pure accumulation going sideways, because not only can you actually scalp these dips down here, if you're buying the dips, you can get some pretty good entries at these levels as well. And the moment that it just shoots up, you're getting all that return because you bought at these levels. Like you basically never want to buy here. You want to only buy when we're going sideways. And funny enough, most people will never buy when we're going sideways or average in or buy the dips. Same with meme coins, because they get bored and they're like, well, it's not pumping. So like my dopamine's not getting hit. And I'm like, why do I need to just keep holding it? And then, oh, like I bought right here and then it wicked down here. Well, like I could have just bought down here. Like that that kind of thinking, that kind of mindset, especially when we are in accumulation, that is how, that is why, that's how you get wrecked. That's why you get wrecked. That's why you don't make that much money in this space. Even if you are in a bull run, unless you're just holding everything. If you're trying to trade in and out of this stuff, like literally, if you bought here, 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 like none of that matters Hold on. None of that matters outside of, hey, it'll start to not matter when we get the big green candle that just shoots up like in this zone here, something like that. None of those individual buys will matter. The only thing that matters is, did you buy when we were accumulating here? Did you buy when we were accumulating here? Again, do not be buying these candles because I mean you might buy a lot higher than you realize and expect. If you're not willing to hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks of accumulation or more, especially if we have a little bit more, if you're not willing to hold for that period of time, because that's just what it takes sometimes to accumulate, to reaccumulate, to establish a base. Basically, you got to think of this as a launch pad for like a rocket. Here's something that a lot of people don't get in the market either. Like, if you've never flown, which most people never have flown, like in a rocket, or just watch a rocket launching, like it takes, even if it takes like a minute or two, whoa. It takes a minute, to ignite. The rocket has to turn on, has to kind of start lifting off a little bit. Like, it takes time for the rocket to really start to send. I don't know why I put the arrow. I'm trying to put an emoji. I guess I'm just so used to putting the arrow. Give me a second to find the. Oh, here's the rocket. In order for the, can I make it bigger? There you go. In order for the rocket to really start to send, I mean, we got to build a launch pad, a base here, and the longer the base, essentially, the harder it can really pump. Like, that's just what ends up happening. And for the people kind of just like sidelined still on XRP, or obviously XRP meme coins in particular, like, you're gonna miss the next move. And then if you're just like buying into the fear, or should I say selling into the fear of this next move here, on XRP, the total crypto market space, that kind of stuff. Like, unfortunately, being sidelined on these major moves right here will, when you start to really see the market heat up and pump, you're going to start to FOMO back in at these levels when you could have just bought here. That's the unfortunate truth, unfortunate reality of this entire space. And I'm trying to like help you we rewire god rewire your brain. Buy red, sell green. Basically, this is when you want to sell. If you want to take profits, sell any of this kind of stuff, this is what you sell. You should never be buying any of these candles. And then if you're trading in and out of stuff, whatever, that's fine, but you should only be buying down here as we reaccumulate down here, because this is those entries that you're only going to ever get at here. These candles right here are basically this. Before we hit these are the big candles that'll send us to like 3, back up to 3, back up to 5, back up to $10 and above. So again, don't be buying here. You only buy in here. You basically need confirmation to re-enter the market or to enter your positions when we see these types of price movements here. And we continue on from there. And then same thing with the stochastic RSI. You want to be, oh, I'm just going to remove the fib because it keeps getting moved and I'm not trying to readjust it every time. All right, same thing with the stochastic RSI here. What is this showing? December 2nd up here. Same thing. I mean, we had a cross. This is the weekly chart. I don't really use the weekly too much, but it does matter as well to a certain extent. So same thing here. We had a cross down on the blue, basically at the 100 level, was at 97, 99. We crossed all the way up here December 2nd. And this is, by the way, when we had that big blow off top in XP meme coins. And so for the people that are saying that XP meme coin pumps are not correlated, or tops are not correlated with XRP, they're dead wrong. This right here shows exactly what happened with XP meme coins. And the moment that we giga send to like $5, $7, $10 or way beyond, some people are calling for $27 XRP, we get a monster move like this in the next couple weeks, the next couple months, whatever, whenever it happens, however it happens, if we have a monster move and you're telling me you do not believe XRP meme coins are going to have another massive wave entering, you truly you do not understand what is happening in this market and what's about to happen in this market. As we can see, we had a cross down here, trading sideways. I imagine we're about to do a similar move as this, where we start to trade sideways. If we go down, I mean, we'll obviously talk about it. But since these two are very, very close, and this is just a weekly, it's not really the end all be all. But basically, look at this. The moment we cross back up every single time, we usually have a major, major pump. And look at that. Blue over orange, cross above the 20 level, and we giga cent. Look at that. You can see it. I mean, to a T. So until we cross up again, which we're not currently, but the moment that that happens again on the weekly, we're going to talk about it here. But it could happen at any time because it's so close, and we have a ton of momentum still here in XRP. Like, I can't stress that enough. So make sure you guys are watching these levels. Obviously, that's the weekly. The monthly is more powerful, by the way. Again, ton of momentum in the market right now on the monthly. I can't stress that enough. Let me erase that one. And the monthly candle is only 7 days old. So this candle could be this big fat one again, going to like $5 to $7 in the next couple weeks. So really watch the market closely here. These red days on the overall market doesn't really mean much when it comes to overall performance on the monthly. Honestly, I would recommend don't even watch the day to day because you're just going to get stressed out. You're going to get shaken out of the market. You're going to lose your positions. You make bad decisions. The best thing that you could do right now, and I wish more people told me this, the best thing you could do is literally, especially if you're down on any bags, if it's a clear winner like an XRP or H bar, Bert. I mean, you name me a ticker that's high quality and has a lot of momentum, has a lot of community behind it, that kind of stuff. You name me those tickers, and you better not be selling a single token of any of those tickers. The moment that the market heats up again, they're going to send so much harder than you realize and that you expect. And unfortunately, if you do sell at these levels, you're just going to be FOMOing back in heavy. You're going to be one of those revenge traders. And I mean, depending if you're buying my bags, I mean, go ahead and rebuy back in. I don't really care either way, but I'd rather you be up a lot and continue to make money by holding at the bottom. Just like I said with XRP, same with Bert. Speaking of Bert, let's jump over to the Bert chart. See what's going on over there. Don't forget to like and retweet the show here today. I appreciate everyone that's been actively tuning in, showing up on red days, showing up on the weekends. The weekend shows did really well. So we'll definitely be considering some of that moving forward as well. But again, appreciate everyone that did tune in over the weekend. You guys are rock stars. You guys have been killing it. Been killing it on the raids. I know today it's been a little slow just due to the market. I know a lot of people get really stressed, really shaken out, unfortunately, and people kind of just tune out. They don't want to see all the red candles, and I get it. Trust me, I really do get it when it comes to this market, how stressful it is. I feel it. I mean, I'm there with you all when it comes to how stressful this market could be for sure. I get it. I really do. And it sucks. I mean, I don't like red days, to be honest. But when it comes to like having cash on the side, being able to just kind of buy the dips, that kind of stuff, DCA, these days are ultimately gifts. These days are gifts to you from the entire space, saying, if you want abundance, if you want to be able to enter at incredible rates, then this is when you buy. You know, this is the opportunity that I'm going to give you essentially. Again, don't forget to like and retweet the space. It is the best way to support us, whether you're on the space or the live stream. If you're on the space side of things, you want to follow along with the live stream, hit the link up in the Jumbotron. I do have the live stream posted up there as well. If you're not on my alpha chat yet, hit the link in my bio as well. Friendly reminder, PFP is Bert at the Bertcoin. Today's show is powered by Bertcoin as well. Make sure to follow the Bertcoin and join the Telegram as well. Feel free to come by, say hi. Speaking of the Bert Telegram, let's jump back to the Bert chat. Easiest way to join the Telegram is on X. Here, on deck screener, and then of course we covered the website yesterday as well. Super bullish on Bert. You guys know how it goes. Man, Bert stayed green for most of today as well, which makes me incredibly bullish. The chart is screaming a major uptrend as well. We held the right before the space. We wicked down here, we wicked up here, all through the last 24 hours. This is the daily chart. I don't think I'm going to really show the 4 hour chart too much anymore. I know that you guys have been really following along with me on the 4 hour and sometimes even on the hourly. But Bert's like, I think 2.5, 3 months old now. So we can 100% use those daily candles now to show, and maybe even we'll start using like 3 day candles once Bert's really old enough, maybe a couple more months. Let me see what the 3 day looks like on Bert here. Give me a second. Yeah, I mean I think this candle just started today. But yeah, I mean clear uptrend. Nothing's really changed on that end. Daily looks good as well. I believe last night I was asleep when it happened, but I guess we waked up to like 7.6 mil market cap or something, almost 2 million higher than we are right now. Of course, Bert was just flying so high, so strong. The entire market, had to have a major correction, a major pullback today. So that's just kind of that comes with the territory. You guys know how it goes. Bert's still green on the 24 hour as well, when most tokens can't say that. And that's not FUD to anyone. It's just kind of stating a fact. Bert still up 10%, outperforming the entire market. You love to see it. Ton of momentum has entered Bert as well and continuing to push. It looks like on the daily, Bert has hit above the 80 level as well. So that basically just means a ton of momentum has entered Bert already. And you love to see it. You want to see this kind of move because this is where the biggest moves happen in Bert's and just crypto in general. Once we get above the 80 level here on the higher time frames, like the daily and so on, that's where you really want to see uh, just that momentum shift. And so XRP, you know what? Let's jump to the XRP chart. You know what? Oh my gosh, this is insane. Bert, oh wow, look at this. So look at the stochastic RSI here on the blue and the orange. The orange is touching the 80, and then the blue is near the 100. Look at this. On Bert, it's almost about the same thing. Let's see, what is the blue at right now? 90. Oh my gosh, wait, this is exactly the same as XRP. Oh, okay. And as I kept saying, XRP is essentially bound to have a major move really soon here. And obviously Bert's having a major move right now to the upside. But watching this kind of play out the same way XRP is, I mean, that's pretty monumental. And funny enough, I kept saying how Bert is the XRP chart, and it's just playing out. It's playing out accordingly right here, right now, as we're watching live. So again, you love to see it. It's pretty monumental here what's happening. And again, I mean being green on the 24 hour, just kind of showcasing what's going on and the power of Bert. I mean, it's pretty powerful. So watching this 382 level here closely, give me a second to zoom out here. Yeah, I mean, battling this 382, battling the point 0.5 here. I did say yesterday, the moment we break the 0.5 on a daily, which we did today, technically, once we close in the next 24 minutes here, the moment we break this level and then close above it, that's when we're going to start to see like some really big candles to the upside. So very important, very fascinating to just kind of watch where Bert and how Bert's performing here. Let's look on the XRP chart as well. See what's going on here. Give me a second here to load the chart. All right, as you guys can see, I have some of the indicators. I'm just letting it load here on my end. All right. Same thing here on the XRP chart. The XRP chart's a little bit different, but it's more or less the same story. So give me a second here. All right. So the 382, I don't know why it's showing behind these candles here. Not sure if I could do anything about that, but same thing. Battled with the 382 here in this range on the XRP chart. Really battling with the 236 here on the XRP side of things. So the chart's a little different on which fibs we're still breaking out of. As long as we're above the 236, we are no longer in accumulation. So really just battling with breaking out of accumulation overall, especially on a big red day like this on the entire market. So massive volume, ton of makers here as well. Clearly, a lot of bullish momentum has entered Bert over the last, I mean, we're talking the last 3 or 4 days now, back to back. So this kind of like move that we're seeing right now, moving and obviously the entire market pulling back. This is very normal, very healthy for the entire market as well. It's still closing green. I mean, that's just it's monumental for Bert. The candle hasn't closed yet either. Still has about 23 minutes left. But same thing on the stochastic over here. It's a little bit different. It's slightly under the 80 level, but basically showing the same thing that XRP is showing as well. So you love to see it. Bert's doing pretty phenomenally, if I do say so myself. And yeah, I mean, what else could I say apart from big super bullish here? You guys are not in the alpha chat already. I'm charting it as we break through certain levels. So if you guys were in my alpha chat already last night, the night before, I am calling exactly what levels it's hitting, what levels it needs to break through in order to enter the old all-time high and reach that next level of price discovery as well. All right. I do want to cover some posts. I do want to talk about a few posts here as well with Bert, with the community here. Um, a bunch of you guys are still continuing to create content, continuing to raid Bert and the main Bert account as well. So shout out to all of you guys. And of course, shout out to the Bert community themselves. You guys are legends. You guys have been holding the line here. What is the market cap? Let's see here. We're sitting at 5.3 million. I mean, we're talking, I mean, less than a week ago, we were sitting at 2 million market cap. So again, I mean, the community's shown up super strong. We ran all the way to 7.6. I think it was last night. I was asleep, so I didn't even get to see it. But being able to just have these major moves, that's what we want to see in the market. Flipping a bunch of other tickers, that kind of stuff. These brand memes, these memes that are very, very memeable. They're showing up. They're showing up very strong. Let me pull up First Ledger here. Show you guys just kind of the ranking. Show you guys what's going on. I'll pull up XP Market here shortly. I think being able to show XP Market in every show is ideal as well. Let me filter by market cap. So we can kind of, I don't have to pull up deck screener for this one, but you guys can kind of just watch this. I'll just scroll down here. Give me a second. So, and again, this isn't FUD to any project, so I'm just going to kind of cover some of the percentages here. 1 second. Basically, I'll just kind of start with Bert here, sitting at 5.55 million market cap. It looks like my deck screener page froze, so got to refresh that one, unless First Ledger is not loading properly, which I guess could be a thing too. Usually First Ledger is pretty good with the price, so I'm assuming First Ledger is accurate right now. But yeah, 5.55 million market cap right now, sitting right under Jelly, so up 94% in the last week, and then and then up 10% on the last 24 hours. So just kind of watching overall market sentiment, market shifting here. Phoenix down 50% on the 7 days, and then 20% on the last 24 hours. That's pretty in line with the market right now, and then up 6%. Um, Not a lot of movement on Army in terms of price up or down over the last week and the last day. Um, I'm just gonna skip these two because I don't know if I should be factoring those in or not. Um, and because the TVL is so low and the market cap's so high, so I'm just not gonna really like encourage anyone on those ones in particular, just because of the LP. I don't really understand why they're that low. All right, I mean Bert's LP is higher than this one, and it's over twice the size of Bert by market cap. Like that doesn't make a lot of sense why it would be that way. Bears down 15% on the 7 day, down 4%. So this is pretty much in line with the market right now. Pullback, as I said, about 4 or 5%. So pretty much in line with the market. Nothing crazy there. Pongo down 61% on the 7 day, down 15% today, up 12% in the last hour. So definitely want to watch there with the volatility. Maybe there's a dip that you could buy. Their drop of 40%. So this is the only one I think out of all these so far that's up on the last week. So that's really interesting to watch. And then nothing else to note on the 24 hours, just kind of broken even. But if it is not down 4 to 5%, that's pretty bullish in terms of the entire market pulling back. All right. Jelly down 22% on the last 7 days, up 10% the last day. So that's regardless how you feel about Jelly, I guess just based off the percentage here, it is outperforming the market. Same thing with Bert, up 10% and up 94% on the week. Scrap, right? Actually, it's keeping pace with Bert. I didn't even see that. It's been flipping a bunch as well. It looks like scrap up 66% on the weekly, outperforming the market. I guess it's up 37%. I didn't see that on the last 24 hours. So definitely outperforming the market. I think it's the biggest percent increase in the last 24 hours, actually. So that's definitely something to note. Let me look if there's a few others to note here. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much, yeah, I'll just kind of keep it at that for now. But yeah, I mean, just kind of watching the momentum building on some of these tokens and watching some of them outperforming the market or just kind of meeting the market where it's at. That's really important to note and just kind of be aware of. I won't chart any of these unless you guys like really want me to. But some of these tokens have not found a bottom yet and have not begun the next wave of an uptrend yet. So it's really important to kind of be aware of when you do buy certain tokens, where they are in their lifespan, essentially for charting specifically. If you have no idea where they're at, it is very, very important to be aware of where some of these tokens are at. If they found a bottom yet, that kind of stuff as well. All right, let's jump back over to X here. Again, friendly reminder, if you guys are on the spaces, if you want to watch the live stream, and maybe some of you guys don't watch the live stream because it takes up your screen and you don't want it to take up your screen, there is a little button on the top right that you are able to minimize the live stream and still keep scrolling or exit out completely. So if you do want to do that, feel free to test it out. Hit the link up at the Jumbotron if you want to jump over on the live stream side of things. Again, appreciate everyone that does tune into our spaces every single day, Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. EST. You guys know who you are. I know a bunch of you guys also. I know a ton of you guys watch the live stream recorded and the recording. You know, some of you guys can't make it live, and that's totally fine. And no, this time doesn't work for every single person around the world. So for those of you guys that have been tuning in and jumping in even after the show is over, massive shout out to you. I think we've been getting about almost the same amount of people live as we do listening after the show. So friendly reminder, all these shows are recorded on the live stream side of things and in the spaces. So if you miss any of the alpha, I mean, there's new alpha every single day. And for those of you guys that have been tuning in every day, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. And if you need your daily dose of encouragement and what's really going on in the market, how to stay level headed, which tokens I'm looking at. Obviously, I'm mainly going to talk about Bert here, because I mean, whether we talk about it at 2 million or 20 million or 200 million, I'm still extremely bullish. Either way we go here. And again, you guys know how it goes. All right. Every coin has a certain vibe and attracts a certain kind of people. Bert consistently attracts the most ambitious schizo believers. These kinds of people, when banded together, will reach unimaginable heights. Believe in something this year. Believe in Bert. All right, I'm gonna have to reshare my screen here because the audio did disconnect. I don't know why StreamYard does that, but it is what it is. Let me reconnect it here. Basically, when I reconnected, it reestablishes the audio. Not sure why that's a thing, but what can you do about it? All right. Good thing I was able to listen. I probably just blew out someone's speaker on accident. Let me apologies on that. All right. Let's watch the video here and then we'll go on to a few more Bert Bull posts. Let me know if you guys want some more Bert TA, some more XRP TA. Maybe we'll do some Bitcoin TA as well today.
This is my life, man. Do you know how hard I worked to get here? I built this shit. Me, brick by brick. This is my life, man. Do you know how hard I worked to get here? I built this shit. Me, brick by brick.
Now, if you guys didn't know, I muted the spaces, by the way. So if you heard it go quiet, that's why. That's like my favorite Bert animation, by the way. It's just, we built this brick by brick, regardless of the FUD, regardless of anything. The brand still stood strong. The community still came together, still coming together, still rating, still showing up, still creating content. Um, the community believes in Bert. Do you believe in Bert? I mean, that's really. Are you an ambitious schizo believer? And to be honest, I didn't really know that until recently. That XRP holders are kind of known as the schizos of crypto. Um, XRP holders are not considered like the cool crypto people or like the cool crypto holders. Like XRP holders have been fudded a lot, you know? XRP's been fudded a lot. Like you held this entire time. Same thing with Bert. Like you're basically becoming a legend in the crypto space, but it's because of your denotation, if you will, being that you have been schizo, right? You believe in all the money. You believe in, I mean, there's so many narratives around XRP, right? You believed in that when other people didn't. And for me, I held Hedera for like 5 years, basically the amount of time a lot of you guys held XRP, some of you even longer. Like, I believe Hedera has a very similar narrative as XRP. They are different narratives for sure, but a lot of people in Hedera would fit the bill very similarly to XRP here. And I've held for a long time. I've held XRP for a long time, not as big of a bag, but definitely a decent bag. And watching the community continuing to consistently show up, attract the same kind of people. And arguably, XRP holders are the most ambitious schizo believers that you're going to find anywhere. And arguably, it's the same kind of people that you find in Bert. And that's what gets me so excited because when people are like, oh, like Bert doesn't have XRP lore or whatever, like I don't think that that's even a relevant comment or conversation to even have. Like it has to do more with the kind of people that hold XRP. Like, how would you describe yourself, especially if you've held for a long time? If people have called you a schizo, or if you've inhibited those kinds of traits because you believed when no one else believed around you. And I mean, same thing with me, my family, the people around me. Like, if I talk to them about crypto, XRP, HBAR, whatever, like they look at me with a blank face. You know, they have no idea what's going on. They don't really grasp the concept of like what the banks are actually doing, what the dollar even is, like all that kind of stuff. Like that's what makes these holders that set apart, that unique, that ambitious, and schizo, and that's the kind of trace, that's the kind of vibe and culture that I'm finding here with Bert. And that gets me so excited because it is XRP at the end of the day, XRP holders. And when enough XRP holders come together and push something together, they realize, oh, like Bert is XRP, whether you realize it or not, right? That's so important. So believe in something this year, believe in Bert. Bert will also melt faces, just kind of adding that in there as well. This is Bert. He will melt faces. You can see all the people. I mean, the Bert community is strong. Don't get me wrong. I mean, if you guys have not joined the community yet, you're definitely missing out. Join the link, the Telegram here. Come say hi. I'm in there as often as I'm able to be. The community is very strong. Bears will get smoked. Looks like here's a new animation from Bert. Let me see if I can play it. Second. Yeah, the animations are just amazing. Looks like we got some people asking how to buy. Snoozy, shout out to you, brother. Always love the raps. Bert on XRPL, face melter supreme. I'm gonna butcher it, by the way. He's the coin with the gleam, making the scene. From charts to hearts, he's burning it down. Bert's melting faces wear a crown. You love to see it. Shout out to Snoozy. Snoozy is Manoozy 93. All the amazing Bert's community members showing up strong. You love to see it. All right, let me continue to scroll here. Clutch, shout out to you, brother. Absolute legend amongst Berts as well. Meme teams that have grown stronger and more bullish through their 60 to 80% drawdown phase is the January meta. If you're not holding Bert, you will learn the hard way that whales with convictions, what whales with conviction can do to a coin. The supply shock will be real. I think this is in response to one of my posts. Yeah. Look at this. This is what I was talking about earlier, by the way. In a sea of red. This was this morning. I kind of just looked at the entire space, and now, granted, Bert did pull back a bit earlier today, but even then, Bert still stayed green. In a sea of red, Bert is green, and this was 7 hours ago. It was this morning at 9, and it's almost 5, so I think that's like 7-8 hours ago. You guys can see the sea of red, if you will. And like I said, drop was actually green at the time. And then everyone rating right here, you can see all the amazing Bert community. Shout out to every single person. Again, showing up, rating. You guys are noticed. You guys are being seen by the entire XRP ecosystem. So keep it up. I want to encourage you again. I mean, I do believe Bert could be, is destined, not even could be, is destined to be the top XP meme coin. Why? Why do I believe that? Well, here's why. I hear XRP holders are schizos. Welcome to the family. Bert is schizo bird. Just look into his eyes. Like if you just don't get, like, Bert isn't trying to be like the cool meme or trying to be like whatever the latest thing is, like Bert is Bert, Bert is Bert, Bert is Bert, Bert fly high. Like he is just he is what it is, he's doing his thing, and people are gonna try to fight him just being his own thing, his own brand. But it'll never work, it'll never succeed. Same thing with XRP. You can try to FUD XRP and not buy it, whatever, but the same thing always happens. XRP always takes off. XRP always outperforms and does its own thing. Bert will do the same exact thing. So if you're still fading, I don't know what to tell you. XRP memes, it was kind of obvious with this latest Bert pump here. Clear uptrend in the books here as well. You love to see it. More Bert bull posting here. Fade Bert as your own risk. Be free, be fly, be Bert. This one's awesome. I love this one as well. I also posted Bert is the first $1 billion market cap XRP meme coin brand. I prefer the real Bert. I set the real Bert perfection. These are awesome. Also, Bert is a chicken tender as well. He's a tendy. So it's tendy season. It's sendy season. It's the same crazy schizo Bert face. So I mean, it's just so iconic, and yeah, I mean, I love watching it. And then of course we got more and more people openly speaking positively about Bert, which you love to see. Buva, shout out to you, brother, if you're watching. I know you listen to the show here. Seems like Bert, the little fat bird, finally found out that his wings are not only for decoration. Higher, you love to see it. More and more people bull posting Bert. Paulie has been bull posting Bert quite a bit as well. Shout out to Paulie. Make sure to shoot these legends a follow as well. Cross Chain Degen. He has a gamble channel as well. He said the Schizo Chicken is ready to go viral. It's the perfect meme for XRP holders. They call us Schizos for a reason, for believing in a cartoon bear for so many years. Of course, Bert is doing his thing. He's flying high. Let's watch this animation as well, and then we'll start wrapping up the show here. Yeah, I mean the Bert animations are definitely goated. You can't really deny that. That's one of my favorite animations, to be honest. This one kind of perfectly encapsulates the schizo nature of Bert's clutch coming in hot here again with another bull post. The relentless deranged psycho lovable chicken Bert's on a mission to prove the world that chickens can fly sky high. Also, if you guys were not in the Telegram last night, maybe the post actually will come up here shortly. Give me a second. I said Bert rolling with the big homies. Little do they know he's about to fly higher soon. Bert's down here at the bottom of the picture. Let me see. Oh, here's another good one by Polly. Said if you're sidelined in Bert that gets too high already at 5 million, trust me, it's early. I need you to go in the Bert Telegram, look through the content, the website, the community, and tell me whether you think 5 million is the right valuation for this project. Bert is a 50 million market cap chicken LARPing as a 5 million project. And if you can't do the math on that, it's a 10x. From here, again, Paulie, shout out to you, brother. Appreciate you. All right, there's a post I do want to show. XP memes again. Sooner you realize Bert's the chosen one, the better. XP memes ecosystem needs to rally behind one coin. I do believe that as well. All right, let's see. Where is it at? Here it is. So in the Telegram, someone was mentioning the market cap of KFC, just kind of as a starter for Bert to flip. So this is Bert. This is KFC's market cap. He said, "Imagine Bert market cap flips KFC market cap. Bert can do it." So looks like enterprise value is at 6.23 billion, and then the market cap is at 11.4 billion. So 6 to 11 billion. I think that's a really good goal to hit. But Bert eventually flipping KFC is a pretty phenomenal endeavor, and I think it's pretty funny. I know you guys probably know Murad and his coin that he tries to push with SPX 6900, talking about that coin flipping the entire S&P 500. So more and more coins, obviously talking about like flipping like traditional companies and food places, that kind of stuff. Bert as a chicken being able to flip something like KFC would be pretty insane. But being able to have those conversations, especially the higher that XRP goes, I mean, having $1 billion market cap coins and then some of them entering like 5 to 10 billion or more, like that could be a conversation to have depending on how crazy XRP gets. The kind of what should I say? The kind of like interest the XRP meme coins start to get as well, the kind of market share, mind share they get. Um, like there is no telling how crazy this could actually get. Also, if you guys are newer to Bert's, maybe you want to test it, feel free to make a Bert post, ask about the community, and prepare to get rated. Tag me, tag Bert, tag someone here. I mean, we'll get you rated up. Bert, he is the chosen $1 billion chicken. Here's one of the older animations. Yeah, that's a really awesome animation as well. Clutch. That was one more post I wanted to show by Clutch. This one, love to see this one. He said 3 things that are most important with winners here: vision, integrity of founder, brand foundation, first mover advantage. Bert has all these. Team and community don't have to be all stars or well funded. All that comes when 1, 2, and 3 are met. It is a foundation of $1 billion brands. So watching this, watching Bert play out, the recent pump, all this kind of stuff coming together, showing so much strength here. We'll jump back on First Ledger and then we'll finalize everything here. Bert, I mean, coming in strong, coming in hot in the XRP meme coin space, looking to really run up to the top here as we enter price discovery. So if you're not bullish on Bert, I don't know what else to share with you apart from just showing the facts, showing you guys what's going on. And if we can, looks like my screen stopped sharing. Give me a second to re-add it before we get to XP market, and then we'll wind down the space here on this Tuesday, January 7th, 2025. All right, so let's see. Is my screen being shared? It is. Perfect. Let's see what's going on here. All right. Don't know what that was. Let's see what XP market is showing. Let's jump over to the daily here. Let me unmute my mic here. I don't know why I was muted on the spaces. We're back up to 316 million. So yeah, I mean, still trending. This bull flag is still just kind of in its final phase here, if you will, on this breakout. The moment that XRP really starts to break out, we're going to see some pretty big, arguably some big moves here in the total market cap of XRP memes and just the total market cap specifically. So very, very bullish on XRP memes. If you guys are not, if you haven't jumped in yet, shoot me a DM, join my Telegram, my alpha chat here. We'll get you sorted. We'll get you set up. Join the Bert Telegram as well. Happy to get you guys sorted here. Link is in the bio for both accounts, mine and Bert. And we'll get you sorted. Link is in my bio to get started with First Ledger as well if you haven't started yet. Happy to get you guys sorted. Friendly reminder, we do host these shows Monday through Friday at 6 p.m. EST, the place to be here in Web3 in XRP. All right, XRP has meme coins. We're talking about Bert here. Today's show is powered by the Bert coin. If you're not familiar with Bert, go get yourself some before we enter price discovery. We enter all-time highs. Friendly reminder, if you're bullish on today's show, bullish on XRP, bullish on your bags, bullish on Bert, don't forget to hit that like and retweet on the space. Feel free to drop a comment. Let me know if there's any meme coins that I'm missing, any really good opportunities here in XRP and in Web3 in general. With that being said, I will catch you all later, either in the Bert Telegram or in my alpha chat later this evening. Much love, you guys, and I'll catch you all tomorrow, same time, same place. Much love, you guys. Peace, y'all.
Does its own thing, haters getting hurt, but drops of golden nuggets, but is Bert, Bert is Bert, Bert fly high is Bert, Bert the Bert, Bert is the word is Bert, 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 Bert is Bert.